someone asked me, rather several someones asked me over time, over the years, why I don't eat pork. First of all, let me say this. I'm not attacking anyone that does eat pork. You eat what you want to eat. That's your choice. That's an individual choice. I don't eat pork because, number one, the Bible, the scripture, defines what pork is. And because of the nature of pork, I don't eat pork. And secondly, which goes hand in hand with that, is that pork is not healthy. Period. Okay. Now, when I was coming up as a child, I ate whatever my parents fed my brother and I. We're from the South. We were used to country type of eating and setting and so forth, and soul food, as some people might have phrased it back then. And I had bacon, had ham, had pork chops, pork loin, and all of the other things, sausages and so forth, that were pork. But as I got older, when I was in my upper teens, I was convicted that pork was not necessary for anyone's diet, and especially my own. So around the age of 18 years old, I stopped eating pork and anything containing pork. So I have not had pork since I was 18, and that is many years ago. Now, if you want to, just in case you want to know where I get my understanding and or my reference from, you can go to the book of Leviticus in the Bible. It would be chapter 11, and the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14. I just wanted to make sure I had the scripture right again, because I have a lot of things on my mind. But anyway, Leviticus chapter 11 and Deuteronomy chapter 14, and you will see where the Creator made a difference in the animals. There are clean animals and there are unclean animals. Every animal in nature has a purpose. There are some animals that eat vegetation, and other animals, they eat those animals. There are some animals that eat everything that's left over. In essence, it's just simply part of the ecosystem. You have animals, as I said, that eat vegetation, and you have animals that eat those animals or prey on those animals, and they are the prey, and the predators eat the prey. And anything that's left over, both on land and in the sea or the waterways, there are animals that eat what's left over. Those are the scavengers. Pigs, which the Bible also refers to as swine, they eat the waste on the land. So pigs also carry a very common worm, and a parasite, if you will, that it doesn't matter how you cook that pig, that worm is still difficult to kill, even when you cook it on high temperatures. And then that worm will enter the human body, and it will become a parasite within. You don't necessarily know it's there. Okay, have you ever heard of trichinosis? And have you ever heard of trichinalia? Okay, you need to do some research on your own. So, before I leave, I don't eat scavengers, period. This is me. I'm not telling you what to do. This question was asked to me many times. I don't eat lobsters. I don't eat crab, clams, shrimp, catfish, nor do I eat pigs. That's, brother teacher, that's a diet that I don't have, or that's not part of my diet. And I eat very limited meat, period. And when I do eat meat, it's baked for the most part. I don't fry anything. That's it, and that's all. So long.